Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God from the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn, burn. I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn, burn. COVID-19,
COVID-19,
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here now. Burn. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here. Burn this thing. COVID-19,
COVID-19,
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You are destroyed forever, and you'll never be back.
What the fuck?
What's up, chat? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Save it for your therapy from the very beginning. The guy we were just talking about, what that's madman singing that COVID song, Wind of God, I think its name is. He had 40 people on his payroll in the audience every single time he was on. Yeah, of course. Yo. I'm not even surprised in any way. He probably started with just having one or two, and then as he rolled in the fucking millions and millions, he thought, hey, let's get some more there that is on the payroll. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure that he also have a lot of guys out there, both those who have been brainwashed by him, but also paid guys to go and get people to go into his fucking church or whatever it is. I know it's supposed to be a church, but it sure as hell fucking isn't. Also, I hope I have sound on. It does look like it. Actually look like for once that it's pretty high, and I'm losing fucking frames. Oh no. I might have an idea. I actually forgot to stop all the channels that I was already using, so maybe that's one of the reasons. I still see I lose a lot of frames. 3 point. It is 4% frames. I can close that one. I can close that one. I can definitely close that one, or at least did I have this? I had this in my Chatterino, so I can also close that. This one I can close as well, but that should actually be it. And I'm still losing frames. I don't know why the fuck. How does do you see any delay or lag in the chat? Save it for your therapy. Now you're here. I'm just wondering. I'm beginning to think it's an error with Chatterino. No, not with Chatterino, with OBS, the streaming thing I'm using. Yeah, but there's no cuts in the stream itself. It's not like the picture stops and comes back all the time, right? You will always have a delay, of course, from my internet, the compression has of course to be, the signal have first to be sent to a Twitch streamer that I use in Europe. Then it have to be transferred to the American server that you're using, and then it will come to you. So depending on where you are in the world and what internet connections the person who is streaming and where the person is sitting, there will be a delay always. Sometimes it can be a lot, sometimes it's just slightly a little, like normal for streamers. I think average is 4-5 seconds. Oh, thank you a lot, Save, for your therapy. Then I'm not gonna worry about the drop frames. For now, they have stopped again, so that might have helped that I shut those channels down I was having. Okay, today's menu, I was actually going to make burgers from the meat I took apart from when I made the chili con carne, and it haven't reached its end date or anything. But it looks weird. It doesn't smell that weird, but I don't want to make burgers of them because then I would have to fry them all through, and then it would be really boring. So my next thought was egg and bacon sandwiches, cause I haven't had those in a long time. So the moment I got home, I boiled some eggs because I don't want them to be hot when I put them in the sandwich. I want them to be cold. Um, Maybe not cold, but at least not hot. And these are crazy good. If you've never made them before, do it. Also, sometimes if I have shrimps instead of bacon, that is definitely worth it. And it will basically just be cucumber, lettuce, tomatoes, burger buns, bacon, eggs, and Miracle Whip. Maybe I put some garlic dressing on one of them, but just Miracle Whip with it, and it's crazy good. But let's go to it, cause I will still have to go and fry the bacon and stuff. And yeah, that's it. Let's go to the fucking kitchen. I think I set it up the camera already. And I do have sound on out there. That's just beyond perfect. Just have to check for the desktop sound. It's gone. Nice. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Sounds good to me. I was thinking of making egg salad tomorrow. Oh, egg salad. Damn, it's been a long time since I had homemade egg salad as well. That's for sure. I have to ask again. How does uh, how does the picture look out here? Save it for your therapy. Because it feels like it's a bit dark. I was thinking that maybe I should turn some light on. Oh no, but looks good. Thank you. Love egg salad sandwiches. Yeah, for fuck's sake. This meat doesn't look right to you, does it? So that's why no burgers today. So, got my eggs. Cucumber. Lettuce. It's hard to tell. If it's questionable, don't eat it. Exactly. Not for burgers, at least. As I said, it doesn't smell bad whatsoever, but I do like my burgers to have some juice in them, and then I wouldn't trust the meat, honestly. Miracle Whip. Once I had a potato. Oh, I do. Oh, bacon. Bacon. And also need to start heating up the pan, for fuck's sake. One small pack of sliced bacon. And I need buns. Buns. Easy. Love potatoes with egg. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I boil eggs and use them for a crazy amount of different stuff. You should really try and make the bixamel I make. You've seen some points, maybe. Do you recall that? The small cubes of potatoes and meat and onion with fried eggs on top. That's also crazy good. If you have a chance and dare it, you should drop yourself into it. So I can start to cut some salad and some other stuff for it to begin with. Camera is far away today, isn't it? Let me just check the positioning of the camera. That should be fine, I think. So save it for your therapy. Mix breakfast sausage with potatoes and egg salads. We both love it. Exactly. That's to some extent the same. To some extent the same. For the bixamel, you can use whatever. Oh, but I know, but that's almost that's more like a scrambled eggs you make mixed with the potatoes and sausages. But beside that, the taste of it will be pretty much the same, I'm sure. Right, yeah. But scrambled eggs as well, for fuck's sake. Which reminds me that it's actually been quite some time since I last made scrambled eggs. I do have a package of bacon more. Maybe I can make scrambled eggs, bacon ham sandwiches. Stream that one day in the future. Actually, I'm going to see my parents one of the days in the weekend, so one of the day I'm not gonna be able to stream, but I really thought of that I wanted to stream the other day, and I haven't figured out exactly what I want to make yet. But maybe I should make scrambled egg, ham, bacon sandwiches with fried tomatoes or something. Do you ever make any Oriental food? Actually, I do a lot, but that's to some extent a longer project. Except with like if I make some easy noodles. But green curry and Indian rice, we call it here. Master Roney, he would laugh at me if I called it Oriental. But but that's great. Green curry. I I um, I'm actually gonna stream that at some point. Now that I've gotten up to the hours where I can actually stream for some longer time, because yeah, I could actually show you I'm running out of frozen bag of green curry as well. Like I made my chili con carne yesterday. I make a crazy big ball, the same size bowl of green curry, and I put it in bags and freeze it down. It's not as easy to reheat because you need rice as well besides it, but still easier than making it from bottom, and you can make it taste crazy good. So yes, definitely I do. I do. I love spicy foods, both low spicy and top spicy. And I only have 2 bags of my green curry left, so it's about time to make another ball soon. I can actually, funny, funny, haha, I can show you what I'm talking about with the big balls, what I'm doing. Oh god, mistakes was made. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, come on, there you go. I wasn't able to open the drawer where I put it all the meals in from the other day when I packed them. So this is a bag of chili con carne from the other day. Then I make 1 portion bag. These are bolognese I also make. You might be able to see that the color is a bit more red. And for these I just need to cook some spaghetti or other pasta to top it with. And these are the green curry I make in portion bags, and you just need rice with it. So I put them in bags with meals for one, and I can just take them out according to how many portions I need. Just checking if cam is somewhat alright there perhaps. For now at least, while we make the bacon. It's about getting hot enough. I think it's a great idea you have everything prepared just in case you don't feel like cooking. Exactly, and also, yes, definitely, of course, it takes some longer time to prep all the ingredients you need when you make a big ball, but you will end up having to clean the exact same amount of tools that you use for it. So it just makes sense to make more, for me at least. The cooking time will also be approximately the same. So if one have the time for it, you should definitely just make more portions. You freeze them down, have them ready for when you're too damn lazy to cook. On goes the bacon. Yeah, right. Oh, we got sneaked the final hours in on the list at least. That was a nice thing, honestly. slicing the tomato. Oh. Oop. That was annoying. I just left my chats. I really don't like that when I reconnect to the chat room on my phone, the chat is cleared, which it isn't on neither the Twitch app or on tablet or on PC. I'm pretty sure. When you connect with your tablet, you do get the last few messages shown, don't you? Yeah, you laugh. I can make mistakes as well. I'm just human. Getting the shell off the egg. I'm gonna do 2 eggs for now. Maybe I will have to use 3, but actually the way it looks right now, it feels like 2 eggs should be enough. Yeah, lol. That's what I thought. I don't know why it doesn't on phone. Stupid. Especially when I'm used to having the whole log reloaded when using Chatterino. That's what it's great for, but also showing what channels is live, and you can be in as many channels as you want at the same time. You see the picture of the chat that is in my corner, that's actually the Chatterino app. And it's hiding all the other channels I'm in, the way I set it up, so that you can only say it says Kloksprek, but at the same time I can sit and look through 40 other channels. Well, how was it? Was it from Monday that you had some days off? Maybe the pan wasn't hot enough when I started frying them. But it's okay, it will just take a bit longer. This week, all week, the coming week. So from Monday, 2 days from now, you can just lay your ass back even more than usual, and just sit there and fart in the couch like I do from time to time. That's fucking awesome. So I need a few buns. Right. See, I knew you weren't that different from me. Makes sense. Then let's just hope that there is some decent movies on now and then, and it's not all Batman and shit. Oh, one moment. I don't know about the farting. You just won't admit it. Saved for your therapy. Are you making my bacon crispy? Oh, I definitely am. Definitely. Always crispy bacon. No sloppy bacon. Not the slightest. That's for sure. So, cutting the breads. Also, I'm wondering about something. I'm sure that at some point while I was streaming, I was able to have the camera on the other side, like up close to the sink. Um, but now the cables can't reach, so I must have used a different. I must have used some different cables that made it longer, so that it could reach. That's somewhat annoying. Again, because I'm left-handed. This bacon is acting weird. Like there ain't any fat in it. So it just sticks to the pan instead of actually frying. But crispy it will be. Oh, that's gonna be over my dead body. You don't want the camera too close to the bacon and grease; it will get all over the camera. Yeah, that as well. But it's because I used to have the camera over here, so that you could also watch the table and stuff. But now the cable won't reach. And you see, when I'm left-handed, it makes it hard to see for you to see what I'm cutting, which would be funnier if you saw it from this direction. That was the idea of it. And also, I did make that stupid dishwashing stream at some point, and the camera was definitely all over, close to the sink when I did that. So I must have had a cable or cables that reach it at some point, and also had a good connections with them. Because that's the next issue, that the longer the cable, and especially for cameras where you want as much data output through it as possible, you somewhat need special cables when you extend them, and something called extender cables that has like its own power supply on the cable itself. Because by now I think it's a 7-meter cable or something, if I calculated correctly. It might even be 8 meters, thinking about it. Oh, it just won't work. If you don't have extenders on and the cables ain't of good quality, there won't be no output whatsoever. It won't get delivered enough power. The bacon does look weird. I thought it was remote camera. I had one set up, but I didn't like the quality of it. This is 10 times better, and I also tried setting up a phone with a remote camera on it. That also, the quality was somewhat decent, not good enough. But the biggest issue with it was that there was quite a big delay, even though it went through my router and into my PC. I had a 2-3 second delay here from home, from I did something here till it was shown onto my screen, my OBS, where I stream from, and then the delay you would have on top of it would be weird. I would be doing stuff after I had been talking about it, if you understand. I could, for example, could have said it would look something like this. Oh, first of all, before I explain, there is something really special about, almost sexy, dividing X with this one, with this thing. I love it. But the situation would be looking like this. I would be saying, now I'm slicing the egg. Can you see how sexy that looks? Doesn't it look sexy? And I would have already cut the egg by now, but you wouldn't be seeing it until now. And that sucks. Oh, these eggs look good. And the bacon is done. And the bacon is weird. Oh, I need a plate for those. Heating up the bread. What the fuck brand of bacon was this? It's even the same that I usually buy. I've never seen a sexy egg, to tell you the truth. No, it's not the egg that is sexy. It's the way it slides through the egg. I feel is sexy. Or it might just be how it feels when you do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain deeper into that. Oh, shake it, shake it. I think there may be a side for that. You know, the worst thing is there most likely is, definitely. The fuck. I feel like there's a fetish for everything. Probably even there's probably evil people sites for people who like to masturbate while drawing on the egg for Easter or shit like that. Okay, that's, I don't know how we got here, but we did. Do you think Leo is doing his job in the channel, the 26 channel, and remember to tell people correctly what is on? I'm sure I do, if he remembers the list. Were you just making fun of him, or what was up with that? I couldn't figure out. Absolutely, he has nothing else to do, poor guy. True, true. It was just a matter of him if he remembered the list, and I thought that he might not know how to copy paste it in some part of his on his tablet, and he would have to scroll up. And if there were enough people in the chat, the chat might have expired, so the list was lost for him. Actually, I should go and see if I have had any mentions in the chat. Let's do that anyways and just now at least I've pasted the list so it's easier for him. Save it for your therapy, he called me a meanie. I have not heard that word in a long time. I've heard it now and then in movies, I think, but of course I've never heard it here in Denmark. Mini? Oh, if I pronounce it somewhat how we would pronounce, that wouldn't be the same. But we do have something we call mini milk. Yeah. Oh, sandwich time. That was what we were about to do. Tomatoes on top with the bacon. Yeah. So lettuce. No, first of all, Miracle Whip on the buns. Well, then lettuce on top of them. And I like when you cut them so they're cut it like this and they are not big lumps of lettuce. It's, to me, it does make a difference, definitely. Eggs goes on. And that's sexy cut once again. Oh, and the egg broke. That wasn't as sexy. Unless, of course, you're into massacred egg fetish. That's not one of my fetishes. Ooh, these eggs have a nice color. Mm. I've never heard an adult use it in a sentence to another adult. True. The difference of the sandwich that we make is we don't add tomatoes, cucumber, and lettuce. Yeah, but that was the egg salad. That's also, it has a different texture to it, and it has some dressing or creme fraiche or whatever in it. So that it's an egg salad. It's it tastes, for some weird part, it's weird reason, it tastes very different to me when you make it that way. I love that as well. For fuck's sake, like we talked about, we eat a lot of egg salad here. I actually think I have some in my refrigerator right now. Salt and pepper on the egg, that is crazy important as well. Oh god, I should actually have put the cucumber underneath. Okay, tomatoes first of all. This is not how I originally wanted to make them. I would have added the bacon and then the tomatoes on top, but I've got to put the cucumbers underneath. So, so welcome to my stream. How I always cook stuff differently than I wanted to, and make stuff differently than I wanted to. Bacon on top. No, I'm talking about the sandwich you're making now. Put the cucumbers on top so it doesn't make the bread soggy. Well, if I made a lot, maybe I would, but there's coming a Miracle Whip on top of the buns now, and the sandwiches won't be able to even get to the point where they would get soggy because I will have eaten them before that time. Oh, I already had a knife that I used before. So far, cucumber, bread goes on, and a little push. And we have some nice, delicious egg and bacon burgers. Let me just clean some of this stuff out here up. That really looks good. My mouth is watering. Have you had anything to eat yet today? I don't like sesame seed on my bread. I can understand that. It can have this wet taste to it, like a bitter taste, and it also gets stuck in all of your teeth all of the time. So I can understand that. I don't mind it though, but I can definitely understand if people don't like it. Let's return back into the dungeon. Oh. Yeah, I made had pancakes around 4 this morning, and I'm about to make something else, but I'm not sure what. I hope that I, to some extent, have inspired you to give you an idea what to eat or what not to eat. It could go both ways, you know. Just having a look at that chat again, you know. Oh, and we're back. Truthful, I feel lazy and I'm thinking about just making ramen noodles. Yeah, why not? See, that's exactly why I have all those meals in my freezer. Cause there is days where you want something delicious, but you're just too fucking lazy to do anything about it. Oh, sorry, it never shifted to this cam. And then it's just a bliss having meals laying around, so it doesn't have to be really, really boring stuff. Oh, one moment, I will still be in chat. I have to go pee and stuff. Save it for your therapy. You did give me some ideas on freezing foods and having it prepared all ready to eat. It's, of course, it doesn't work with all and every kind of meals, but you can always figure out which meals it makes sense for you to make that way. Pops, Klaas, yo, welcome to my stream. I'm sorry it's almost over with, but it was never meant to be a long stream. Um, Basically, I just make some egg bacon, burgers, sandwiches, but that's what it's about, just pressing the button now and then. After all, 3 days ago, I streamed for almost 3.5 hours. Save it for your therapy, but I'm going to make chili this weekend. If my wife comes home tomorrow, then I will probably do it then hot. Definitely. Hot gold, save it for your therapy. Definitely. So, how are you today, Pops? And do I even pronounce your nick correctly? Pops. Pops. Yeah, must do. Not like not like the cumin yesterday. The day I made the chili con carne and the session we had with the cumin, I was binge watching the stream, and yeah, well, I didn't pronounce it correctly to begin with. Let me be clear about that. Pops, rubbish morning, but it's getting better now. How are you? I'm fine. A bit tired, but I'm already always when it's Friday because then in your mind you know finally weekend and you just get in another state of mind. But I'm ready to watch a shitload of movies the second that I go in there and have tasted my sandwich and I end my stream as I mostly always done. That's at least when I'm doing the Hobochef segment. Save it for your therapy, but you understood what the spice was. Oh yeah, indeed. It's spidskorben in Danish. We talked about that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I understood what the spice was. It's it wasn't spelled like the other thing, and I could of course easily translate it into what I would think it was in Danish. So Halloween 2 must be playing now in the other channel, which means that soon Final Hours will be on. That would be nice. So I made egg bacon, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, Miracle Whip burgers today. I'm gonna need some napkins as well. Sorry about that. Popcorn time. Right. Love a classic horror movie. Definitely also love a classic horror movie. I could. Halloween is fine, but again, which is a sad thing for us that have been on Twitch too long in the Flick community, we've come to have watched most of the movies. It feels like for way too many times, at least all the popular ones. So they don't get boring, but you just get to the point where you have watched them enough, and it feels like that they are all over every channel everywhere. So if people were smart, they would request movies that few people haven't seen before, or you think that they haven't seen before. But that's also really hard because, of course, we get a lot of new viewers as well now and then in all the channels. And they, of course, want to watch movies and think they're making a great request by saying, hey, Avengers is the fucking bomb. Let's watch it. Not knowing that we already watched them trillions of times. True, we need some fresh movie material. I don't know if I think that was the latest message I responded to. Save it for your therapy. Exactly. That's why I'm looking for a streamer that plays new movies. It's also hard to make requests because you only know the movies that you have already seen, and it's hard to recommend movies you haven't seen because they might be shit. There are a lot of unknown obscure movies out there. True. I, of course, daily still, maybe not daily, but at least weekly, come across movies that I have never seen before, and I'm amazed that I haven't watched, cause I've probably seen the title somewhere, most likely watched the trailer for it, but have had a lot of other movies at that time that I wanted to watch. So I forget about it and never returns to it. That really sucks. I want that food. If you were here, I would share. You could have one of them. I would. Or I would have made four. Definitely. Save it for your therapy. Once a streamer gets over 20 viewers and people start making requests, that's when the channel starts going downhill for me. In a lot of coincidences, definitely. Definitely. Or at least there will be segments now and then where it will be boring marathons. Where I really like the bias community, they get that. Yeah, they might still stream flicks that has been shown a lot now and then, but still they have a lot of movies that is rare. And when they do marathons, they only show, like, for example, Final Destination. If they do that, they will only show one of the movies at the day, so that it will be stretched over 5 days for a marathon instead of doing everything right next to each other. I like that idea. Definitely, they have found a great way to deal with this issue. But I really need to dig into this now because it's smelling crazy good. Mm. Like I said, I always you put the cucumbers underneath with the lettuce, and I can actually taste the difference when I bit into it because usually I get that taste from the bacon first of all. Now I get cucumber first of all, and it's a bit confusing. Of course, it still tastes good, but it's actually confusing because I'm used to making it another way. mm, but it's still crazy good. Save it for your therapy, right? You and I have been on here for years, and we've seen streamers come and go, but once it hits the 20 mark, then it goes down the hill. No, down from here. Yeah, we have been around a long time. Save it. A long time, a really long time with the Flick community. Back when a channel survived for months and months, and it didn't matter how much nudity it showed, because people just agreed that keep it down low and don't bring Twitch attention to all these people who are streaming flicks. And what we see now can be several bans a day, but back then, channel could last for a very long time. Very long time. Absolutely, it was hard to find a channel in a single month that was banned. Yeah, and also the community was much more nicer back then, much less drama. Of course, there was still shit going on, but not to the extent that it has gotten to whatsoever. Really not. and people could go and visit each other's channels, and everyone would still be nice to each other, even knowing where the other people was coming from. Damn, time has changed. Times has changed crazy lots. How's that looking there? It's looking okay. That's where we're at. Okay, chat. You know the time has come, and I only all for most part only tastes the food and the stream ends, and that's definitely also what it's gonna be like today. And I actually thought that this stream would be really short, but whenever I have viewers in chat and we tend to interact with each other and talk, stream of course gets longer. I thought that would be a 20-30 minute segment or so. I forgot I moved the cam down here. But we actually streamed for an hour and 10 minutes, and that was crazy amazing. So soon the final hours is on, and I will be there. It's in 26 pubs. I'm pretty sure that Leo he has put the list in there. Otherwise, I will do it once I get in there. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. That was fucking awesome. Save it for your therapy. Thanks for being here from the beginning. That was a fucking bliss. I loved it. And I'm still not sure if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday that I'm gonna make the next stream. And I still don't know exactly what I'm going to cook. It might be... The fuck was it? It was a scrambled egg bacon sandwich. That's what it was. But I don't know. I need to go and visit my parents one of the days. I don't know yet if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday, but I will definitely stream the other day, and hope to see you there. And have a fucking nice weekend, all of you, and even better, see you around in chat, and enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed being here. I enjoyed having you here, and I love you. Yeah.
Too,
see you around, guys.
Like she thought it was great. She cried. She literally teared up. At the end of that speech.
Adamite went down for a long one, a young man never said names. I got big tools and I got big cars and I got big chains. Gold, one on each finger, hands on the wheel of the range. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. Get put through the window, then I come kick their doors. I like my watch, but hold on mate, I still want yours. You see these hands, you see this face, you know my name. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. I don't wanna hear another word from your mouth, son. I came to collect this paper. Made so many bets on the iPhone, I used up all of my 4G data. Out with a wife in spoons and I just put a fork in a mouthy waiter. Knock a man out in an Uber, I'm the new Charlie Slater.
You don't wanna come round here, got samurai swords and a black top beamer. I got your wife in the kitchen, bent down screaming BKJ. You don't wanna war with this one, Patrick might just gouge your eyes. And like I said before, I'm with your wife in the kitchen pounding thighs.
Okay. I go fast and they go slow, and then I'm about to get poked. You know this, you want this pole, but I'm on road, wait till I get home. She broke out the packs, I wrapped it. Fling the ass back, I slapped it. You know that Smith's on road, and if I got beef, then bullhead backed it.
Money, cash, baby, do the math. Heavy stacks, do the pound. I'm in the back of the bank, kind of back with the team. Dishing the air for the fame. I keep a measuring the change.
And I'm on my chef, I go out and pull out the quiff and I boot his starting. And I'm up till 5 in the morning, sunrise caps on the trap line calling. Pull out the Pyrex glass, pull out the egg beater and dash. I like to whip white with mash, any black girl or white I smash.
I came to meet one fella, he went home in a black bin bag. Thought he could dodge these hands, it got spun like a ceiling fan. I am the man. One phone call and the boys come back. Grab your neck with his hands, grip real tight and a man like that. And I might went down for a long when a young man never said names. I got big toes and I got big cars and I got big chains. Gold, one on each finger, hands on the wheel of the range. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. Get put through the window, then I come kick their doors. I like my watch, but hold on mate, I still want yours. You see these hands, you see this face, you know my name. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame.